Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Garrison. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They go right back to it. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to power it in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 2nd and goal for this offense. Powers forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open.
First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 feet. Hard to forget that.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
He's got an open man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're trying to get to it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Just realized I had myself muted, huh?
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will
Holding.
stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, with this one 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
4th and inches.
So close to the 1st down
Can we go?
marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Uh-oh.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Birch. Forced out of the pocket.
Get in there.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in.
Finally.
And he takes it in for the score.
Reward
Touchdown,
points. Awesome.
Cuse. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to get to
Oh my
it.
gosh.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8
No
seconds
time.
left. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that
So
dressing
close.
room right now. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like, oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. A full dive to haul that one in.
Wow, that is a sensational catch, and I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a highlight play.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. Barrels ahead.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Orange. First down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Garrison. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Pocket starts to collapse. Safe little shovel pass. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic with fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
So just ran it.
Defensively, you want that quarterback moving, right? You don't want his feet set.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Birch. Getting some heat. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Bad throw.
They might reach out a hint of deep, right?
Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
There we go. Some breathing room.
On first down,
And
here
that
comes
breathing
this
room's gone.
offense. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Tick, 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 tick.
Motion from the offense. They'll go right back to him. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Going up top on first down. Escapes trouble. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Some misdirection with the counter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation.
All right.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Defense is about firing off. Hit the offensive guys.
Can we get a field goal? We do. Victory formation.
The offense set for a first down
Let's
play.
go.
And they're just about out of
Bowling.
chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately...
All right. We've got one more season left. Senior year.